Hey, it's Andre, and I want to talk about She-Hulk, episode 1. I actually saw the first 4 episodes at a She-Hulk launch event, but there was a lot of screaming going on, so I didn't hear every line of dialogue. Also, I'm getting older, so I don't remember anything past 48 hours. I watched episode 1 again so I could talk to you about it. You getting a classic Andre recap with this one, baby. Couple things. 1, spoilers. If you haven't seen the episode, go watch it and then come back because I'm going to talk all about it. And 2, I'm here to have fun with this. I need whatever happiness I can get in this world, okay? I ain't going to complain about the CG. It's fake. All this is fake. Plus, we know that some of these people have been working really hard. So it's like, I'm not gonna complain about what they did. She's a green woman, I got it. And I'll try my best to hold in my thirst for She-Hulk and Titania, but I can't make any promises. Let's go! So we meet Jennifer Walters. She's practicing her closing argument to get ready to try to win a case. She's doing it in front of her paralegal and best friend, Nikki, and her rival lawyer, who I think his name is Dennis, but I want to call him Vernon because he gives me strong Vernon Fenwick vibes from 80s Ninja Turtles. Jennifer, don't you think, I should make the closing arguments? It would come better from me. He doesn't talk like that in the show, but that's what I hear. I hear Vernon. Jen's about to go get ready to do her argument, but then she comes back into her office and then she starts looking at me.
It's true. I am a Hulk.
I'm like, I'm not dreaming this, am I? Hi, Tatiana, Maslany. Are you talking to me? I feel so special. I know she's doing this for everybody, but I'm gonna accept this. I need this. Yes, just like in some of the runs of her comic books, which I have never read. Don't judge me. I read Archie. But just like in her comic books, Jennifer Walters in the show breaks the 4th wall. Just like Deadpool. Deadpool did not originate this.
Some people just can't handle change.
Why do you keep doing that? Who are you talking to?
Raphael from the 80s Ninja Turtles cartoon has done it. Buster Bunny has done it. The Animaniacs have done it. Bugs Bunny has done it. Malcolm in the Middle did it. Fresh Prince has done it a couple times. Ferris Bueller has done it. Zach Morris has done it. This is the Gary Shandling show. Dobie Gillis did it. Okay, now I'm just showing my age. And this is where she reveals that she is the cousin of Bruce Banner. Yes, that Bruce Banner. The Incredible Hulk. But now we see that he is in human form. He explains that he has a device on his arm that he created that not only is healing his arm after the whole Infinity War saga, but is also keeping him in his human form so he doesn't have to be hulked out all the time. They're driving a car teaching us that if you don't want Cheetos fingers, eat Cheetos with chopsticks. Thank you for the lesson. And then Jen starts questioning Bruce about Steve Rogers' life, about Captain America's life, because she's trying to figure out if Captain America is a virgin. But before we get the true answer, they are stopped by a spaceship because Marvel. Yeah, a big spaceship just jumps out right in front of them, causing them to swerve and have a huge car crash. But luckily they're okay. Stephen Strange does not appreciate this. I would be mad if I was Doctor Strange watching this going, what, your hands are okay? All right, fine. Well, at least I'm still a sorcerer. Jen is able to get out of the car and get Bruce out of the car, but they both are bleeding. Jen has an open wound and is bleeding from her arm, and Bruce's arm that he had the device on that kept him from hulking out is now broken, and blood is coming from his arm. Is he strong? Listen, bud. Hulk's got gamma radiation blood, and unfortunately, Bruce's blood drops into Jen's open wound. She now got that Hulk in her, and it makes her go all green. She's running around screaming, but then eventually she wakes up completely normal in the middle of the forest, finds a bar, she goes to a bathroom. We have this very sweet moment where these ladies see her all messed up and it's like, oh girl, what happened to you? Let me fix you up. I thought that was a very sweet moment. Let me fix you up, girl. You need a phone? So she calls Bruce, is waiting for him outside to get picked up, but what she didn't realize was that the bar that she was at was having ladies night. Ladies night is the thing where bars will be like, ladies get in free. And then dudes will pay to go there because they think there's gonna be a bunch of ladies because it's ladies night. And then they get there and realize there's usually only mostly dudes there. So of course these guys walk outside, see Jen and do the whole like, hey girl, what's your name? Where you going? Can I holla, can I holla, can I holla? I felt bad because like Brother Man in the beginning was kind of pretty chill with it. He was like, hey, what's going on? I got my dreads, I'm trying to be cool. And she was like, nah, I don't want you, but you know, because I'm going through some things right now, but you know, on another night. But then the other dude with them was all like, hey, what's your name? Where you going? Why can't you talk to us? And I'm like, see, you messed it up. See, that's the boy you gotta get out your group. That's the boy that messes it up for everybody. She tries to walk away from him. They start following her, and she's like, man, leave me alone. And then, hurrah, woman rage. Them dudes get slapped quick. It reminded me of that. If you ever seen I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. There's a scene in that movie. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Jen wakes up in Mexico, find out we're at Bruce's secret hideout there. He has a secret bungalow hideout, and then underneath it, he has a whole lab, something that Tony gave him as a loaner, but was supposed to take back at some point, but you know, and don't think we didn't see that broken Iron Man helmet as well. Why you gotta keep reminding us about Tony? MCU, I'm still not over it. I love you 3000. And we also see that Bruce is now a Hulk again, Smart Hulk to be exact. We found out that Jen has similar genes to Bruce, so when the lethal amount of gamma radiation got in her body, which she's like, you gonna start off with that and not tell me the rest? You don't use the word lethal. Because of her genetic makeup, she was able to absorb it, but now in the process, she is gonna be a Hulk as well. Bruce is like, thank you, because your genetic makeup helped me figure out how to cure my arm, so I'm all fixed now, but you're now a Hulk. So Hulk also realizes that the spaceship that landed in front of them when they car crashed was a Sakarian courier craft, a Sakaar spaceship. Sakaar, if I remember correctly, is the planet that the Grand Master was ruling. That's where Hulk had landed after Age of Ultron into Thor Ragnarok and became the champion battle guy there when he met up with Thor, his friend from work. So of course Hulk is like, yeah, that's Sakaar spaceship. I'm probably gonna have to check into that at some point. But first, let me deal with my cousin, who is now a Hulk. Bruce, of course, has gone through this process. He's even put together a whole syllabus of what it's like to be a Hulk. So, of course, he tries to figure out what triggers Jen to become all Hulk-like. He's like, we got to get you emotions going. And she's like, show a Pixar movie. And I'm like, haha, Disney cross branding. We got to get your anger and fear out. And she's like, I'm a woman. That's literally the two things that we deal with all the time. So he puts her in this device where he's trying to read her data, but at the same time has giant saw blades coming at her. And she's all like, Bruce, you trying to kill me? He's like, hey, you either gonna be a Hulk or not. She hulks out, breaks the device, then breaks open the door, then breaks the computers, and is about to break Bruce. He's like, oh, calm down. Oh, easy girl, easy girl. She's like, why are you talking to me like I'm a horse? This ain't nope. Bruce is all like, no, I just want to calm down the monster inside of you, because you know Bruce has always had to deal with himself and the Hulk monster. And Jen's like, what you talking about? I'm still Jen. Don't be fooled by the green that I got. I'm still Jenny from the Hulk. Even though Jen hulks out, she is still herself. She is still conscious. She doesn't go full Hulk like Bruce does, which he had to get himself to not do, which is why he's now Smart Hulk. Oh, and when she turns into a Hulk, I'm all about the empowerment in this show. I'm all about the feminism in this show. But when she turns into She-Hulk, excuse me for a moment. God dang! I mean, I don't know what's wrong with me, but every time that green body shows up on screen, So like I said, the CG's fine with me. I just want to give a quick shout out to Tatiana Maslany. Just like Iman Vellani was like the perfect casting for Kamala Khan, aka Ms. Marvel, Tatiana Maslany is the perfect casting for Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk. It's just something about her performance in this that is just so perfect for this character. Like, it just works from both the lawyer side, the She-Hulk side, the talking to us, breaking the fourth wall side. She just nails it. There's a lot of things that she says that aren't necessarily like jokes, but it's just ways that she says it that makes it fun. It's all in the delivery of your character, and I feel like she's got that character nailed down perfectly. If this is the woman we're gonna be seeing front and center for 9 episodes, I am ready for her. Jen, of course, is like, I don't want none of this. I want to go back to LA. I want to be illegal. And Bruce is like, nah, you a Hulk now. Like, you a superhero. You're going to have to deal with it. And most importantly, we got to figure out how to control your Hulkness, because the moment you get angry and do something wild, like throw a car or hit a person or destroy part of Harlem, then everyone's going to just think you a monster. I've been through that. I don't want you to go through that. So let's train. Let's meditate. And she don't like that meditation. She made fun of all of it. So he's like, all right, let's just montage it then. They start throwing rocks. I love the part where he throws a rock and then she throws a rock further than him. He's like, oh yeah, I'll show you. He throws a rock all the way across the city. There is some town out there that's just chilling in Mexico that just all of a sudden gonna get hit by a rock. He also tries to teach her balance and she's all flexible and stuff. And I'm just like, look. God dang! What's wrong? I don't know. Every time she turns into She-Hulk, I'm just like, dang! I also love they do a ground pound where she's like, it's no problem. And Hulk gets so mad, he just pushes her off the edge. She even throws a middle finger up at him. She's like, that's a dick move, dude. So Bruce is like, all right, I'm showing you all the bad sides of being a Hulk. Let me show you one of the good sides of being a Hulk. You can drink. a lot of alcohol, and it is all good. They take out bottles. They even drink some Malibu. Respect. Whenever I like to dip into the old beverages, I am a Malibu man. Bruce got like a nice little bar that he built up in Mexico. Is that the same bar that Eddie Brock went to in Spider-Man No Way Home? Wouldn't it be funny if he just walked by like, what y'all doing? Because you remember, he was in Mexico too. I mean, this is a different time, but you know, I'm just saying.
And it was a really angry green man.
Hulk.
Yeah, and you thought Lethal Protector was a shit name.
Yeah.
Bruce is talking about Tony again. And man, you just feel the emotion of Bruce just missing Tony. They even have their initials carved into the bar. Oh, T.S. And while Jen appreciates Bruce's hospitality, definitely appreciate knowing that she can drink a lot of alcohol, she's like, I still need to go back home. And Bruce is like, no, we got to deal with this one day at a time. You got to learn how to control your anger if you're going to be a Hulk. And Jen's like, look, bruh, I'm a woman getting catcalled on the street, getting mansplained all the time, worrying if some dude's gonna call me difficult or emotional or try to murder me. This anger is always control. And then she just shows him, look, I can turn into Hulk and turn back at any time. That's how much control that she's in as a woman. I will not be able to control my anger. I would be Hulk all the time. So Jen's like, I'm going back home. And Bruce is like, you ain't going back home. And Jen's like, yes, I am. I'm getting in the car. And Bruce is like, no, you're not leaving with this car. And Jen's like, no, I'm gonna move this car. And you knocks him over to the side. And Bruce is like, all right, I tried to be nice, but now that you got these Hulk powers, you on my level now. It's fighting time. We get a full-on Hulk fight. Hulk versus She-Hulk, 1995, only on pay-per-view. It's wild, too. They start throwing rocks at each other, trees at each other, melons at each other. Bruce at one point just comes out of nowhere, just like whack, knocks her clear back. I was like, God dang, that's your cousin. But you know, if you ever had a cousin, y'all fought like this before. There's one point where she like jumps in the air and she's about to stomp on Bruce, and I'm like, stomp on me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm such a guy right now, but god dang. And then Bruce is like, oh, I ain't teach you all my Hulk tricks. Pulled that thunderclap on her. Whack-ow! She's like, oh! Then she tries it too, and she's all like, boop. Wait, that doesn't work. She's like, look, my thunderclap may not be as powerful as yours, but I can do it multiple times. And she's like, clap. And it was all boom, 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 boom. He's all, Man, I had so much fun watching that fight. That fight was so glorious. I loved it. Ended with them destroying Bruce's bar, and he's all like, you gonna help me fix this back? They fix back the bar. They have a nice little chat, and Bruce is like, you know what? If you want to go back and be a lawyer, I respect that. And then Jen tells us through fourth wall break, he don't mean that. And then Bruce looks over like, who are you talking to? I love moments like that. So they hug it out. They cousins. They family. Bruce is like, look, I'm just trying to look out for you because I'm the only other person that hulks for now. I mean, there's a part where he destroys Jen's blood because he wanted to make sure ain't nobody else trying to hulk. So I feel like that could be some foreshadowing. I don't know. Then, of course, there's another gentleman that might be in a future episode that also has the power to grow into a monster. But I'm not here to give spoilers for future episodes. So Bruce is all like, return to LA, but look, you need me, I got you, call me up. And then we come back to the present. Jen finishes her story. She goes off to do her case. Vernon's there. I'm gonna keep calling him Vernon. I know his name is Dennis, but he's all like, don't mess this up, Jen. Oh. So Jen is about to start her closing argument. Then all of a sudden, kaboom! Busting through the room is Jameela Jamil as Titania. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my goodness! God dang! Wow. I mean, she's only in the episode for like a minute. But what a hot minute it was. That was 60 seconds of pure goodness right there. God dang it. Put it in 0.5x speed. Dang. Oh, Jameela. So Jameela Jamil comes in as Titania. So Nikki looks over to Jen and is like, look, you gotta do it. You gotta Hulk out, take off your shoes, and then Hulk out. Jen hulks out. What's up? Jennifer Walters, attorney at law, also Hulk. And they have a nice little fight, knocks Titania out. I'm like, oh no, don't do that to her. Everyone's of course all freaked out because, oh my God, she's a Hulk. And she's like, look, I'm just here to win my case. She turns back from She-Hulk to Jennifer Walters, into the shoes, ripped up outfit, ready to give my closing argument. Eve, who's that girl, starts playing in the background. Who's that girl? La 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 la. Credits. Welcome to She-Hulk, everybody. We get an after credit scene in Mexico at the bar. Jen's all drunk. She's just like, I just Can't believe Captain America's done so much for our country with that ass, America's ass, and he's never had sex. It's just so wrong. And then Bruce was like, I ain't supposed to say this, but like back in the 40s, when Cap was doing a USO tour, he kind of hooked up with a girl. And then she completely goes straight face and like, I knew it. She was faking being drunk the entire time to get Bruce to say that. So now she knows that Captain America is not a virgin, which leads to the best ending. She just yells out loud,
Captain America, fuck!
Captain America, fuck! Of course, they cut it off at the right time, but it was funny. And that's She-Hulk. Just a lot of fun. This is clearly a sitcom, a lawyer-esque sitcom / MCU thing. It's Marvel meets Ally McBeal, but it seems like it's gonna be a good amount of fun, even if it does make me thirsty. I respect what you're trying to do with this show, and I'm thirsty at the same time. It's a respectful thirst. I'm not gonna complain about a show called She-Hulk being about She-Hulk. Cameos are cool, but like, it's her show. And I'm also not gonna complain about that it's a show starring a woman that might talk about woman things. That's kind of makes sense. I'm here to enjoy this. I'm here to have fun with this. And if anything, hopefully it gives us more Hulk stuff, since we never really had a lot of Hulk stuff other than that one movie and occasional Hulk appearances throughout the MCU. Let me know if you had fun with this. I know I haven't done the episode by episode thing in a while, but you know, now that I'm feeling like how I want to do these things, I'm feeling better about it. But yeah, if you just want someone to just joke around and have fun with this stuff, then welcome. My name is Andre, and I hope you subscribe. Thank you for watching. Respectful thirst. Let me get out of here before I say something more stupid.